And checking out the Blue Jays, another good team. They were obviously in the World Series last year, so we know that they're going to be at least somewhat good. But yeah, checking out what they've got going for them. Kevin Gosman in that rotation, that's an impact arm. I think Trey Yesavage is an X factor. I think Shane Bieber is also an X factor. And I also think Dylan Cease is an X factor. All three of those guys are players who could be really, really good or could struggle. We don't know for a fact how they will all do, but I'm going to give three X factors plus Gosman. It gives them a score of 2.5 for their rotation. In the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman, I know he gave up a really, really bad home run in the World Series, but he's an elite level closer. He's an impact pitcher as well, so that could put them up to 3.5 points. However, I think they lack some bullpen depth. I actually don't love their bullpen depth. The back end of this bullpen is not great, so I'm going to take away a point for lack of bullpen depth. Keeps them at 2.5 points. Looking at the lineup, Alejandro Kirk, I think he's an X factor. I think he could be one of the best catchers in baseball this year. We've seen him be that player before. That gives him 3 points. Vlad Guerrero is an impact player to get him up to 4 points. Ernie Clement, I think, is an X factor at this point, and I think so is Kazuma Okamoto. Look, if Ernie Clement can be the guy he was in the postseason, where he was literally the best hitter in baseball in the postseason, yeah, he's totally an X factor, and he could be their leadoff guy for the whole season long. I've also not seen enough from him to prove that that's actually what he can do. Kazuma Okamoto, a lot of people think he's Rookie of the Year possibility. That gives him up to 5 points. Jimenez at shortstop is good. He's not an X factor though. Nathan Lukes, again, same thing. Solid left fielder. Dalton Varsho, I think, is an X factor. If Varsho can reach his peak, if he can be, a really good player for them, that would be huge. Addison Barger, I don't know. I want to say X factor with him as well. I'm going to just say good player, not an X factor. And then you got George Springer. George Springer is another X factor player. Can he be who he was last year again? He's an immediate impact bat. However, the 3 years before last year, he wasn't very good. So which version of him are we going to get? That's a big question mark. And then Anthony Santander, I think, is also an X factor. Because if Anthony Santander can be the guy he was in Baltimore who hit 40 home runs, that's a huge addition to this lineup as well. So in total, this lineup, we get 6.5 points. That ties them with the Yankees as the best team in the AL East.